fun in the sun. For Americans, fun in the sun often means a suntan. First, I look the tan. I think in the Mathematica tangent theta. In the Western world, many believe a tan gives a person a healthy growth. I think it's a cultural gap because I think the skin is why is better. Americans love the sun, and the sun spend hours outside getting a tan. Others spend their money getting a tan inside the tanning salon. I think it's ridiculous because money can do something better.
Okay, next. 建伦啊，建平。
Americans do this in spite of all the warning about skin cancer. 81% of teenagers. I think this is reasonable. I think a lot of teenagers do a lot of things with, in spite of they know that it is dangerous or they are not allowed to do. They just want to show off themselves and not be confined to do something, not want to the adults that allowed them to do something. They just want to show off themselves. And the risk of developing skin cancer, I think this is a very serious problem. That some ultraviolet will destroy the skin cells, and we should take care of that. Maybe put some sunscreen on our skin when I go outside for exercise or do something like.
Increase the risk of developing skin cancer. When I was go outside, I always feel the sun is so. In summer, the sun is so strong that even when I take put on some sunscreen, the energy and the UV light just penetrate it and direct to my body. So I always find my skin a little hurt or get a tan is not my style. And only 52% of teens are capable of painting the sun. Oh yes, in Taiwan it's seldom. Students don't put on sunscreens because they think sun get a tan may be fashionable. But when I go to Beijing 2 years ago, I find college students in China always put on some screens to protect their skin, because when in Beijing the sun is too strong and there are not many clouds in the sky, so they have to take more protections.
They get their tan from a bottle of tension lotion. I don't want the tan color scheme. I don't think this will make someone handsome or handsome. So I never thought I would use tanning lotion, but I never use tanning. I never use sun lotion too, because I don't spend a lot of time stay outside, so I don't need it to to protect my skin. Now all Americans want tan. Me too. But I am an Asian. Some stay out of sun or somewhere.
I like summer and I like to wear the short pants and t-shirts in summer days. And I don't really care whether my skin is black or white, so I also don't put on any sunscreen. But sometimes I stay outside for a long time and I exposed to the sun too long and my skin is burned. And after the sun burn my skin will become like a snake, and I can peel my skin, peel a thin layer of my skin off, and I think it's quite fun because the feeling is like you are trying to peel. I like the feeling to peel my skin off. Yeah, it's like to peeling an onion. Yeah, it's quite fun. Yeah, in Asia, people do use umbrella to protect themselves from the sun, but I don't really like to use the sun because I'm a boy. I take that use the sun to protect yourself from the sun. Umbrella from yourself from the sun is quite easy, so I don't think it's an option for me to protect myself from the UV light.
Next, Jack and Laura talking about they need to use the sunscreen. Let me think that I have attended many camps for 2 or 3 years, and especially in the summer camp, and the sun is big, and I'm some kind of allergic to hot and the sun, so I often got sunburns. But I can use the sunscreen because I am allergic to some kind of sunscreen too. Then those pictures let me think of one movie. There are 2 girls and they use the tennis lawn machine and the temperature too high and they just die in the machine. So I'm afraid of that kind of experience.